Hey everyone. All right, so I'm just going to wait for a few people to hop on and then I'm going to get rolling on this subject because it's just something that has kind of hit me over the last couple of days that I wanted to speak on. So as people are hopping on, you guys can tell me who's on and then I will get started on this word here that I feel the need to release to you guys today. So I don't know, tell me where you're at, what you're doing, or something. So, anyways, haters. I'm sure a lot of people are like, wait a minute, what's going on? Okay. So, I've felt really compelled to speak on this, like God has laid this on my heart, because I have been getting attacked the last few days. Hey, Michigan, what's up? I've been getting attacked the last few days, and first off, I want to tell you guys, if you don't know a little bit about me, my name's Ashton. I'm a mom of 4. I'm very much into my faith, and I'm very, very open about speaking about my faith and speaking about God. And so recently I've had some attacks, which I'll take that because you know when you're being talked about that you're just doing something right? So anyways, like there's been attacks coming at me as far as like, oh, she talks about God all the time. Oh, she loves Jesus. Oh my gosh, she talks to Jesus, or she talks to her kids about Jesus and stuff. And let me be honest with you really quick here. First of all, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing in life, there's going to be people that are hating on what you're doing. I don't care what it is. It doesn't have to be necessarily what I'm saying that I'm doing. However, there's going to be people that will hate on what you do. There's going to be people that are going to disagree with what you do. There's going to be people that are going to talk negatively about you. And you know what? You need to put on what people call blinders and not pay attention to it, because if it's what you believe in and if it's what you are passionate about, then go with it. And the reason that I'm saying this is because there is no way that you're going to please everybody that you come in contact with or everybody that's on your social media unless you're some fake person. It just isn't going to happen. I don't try to portray myself to be anybody else. I am fully open. I love my God. And the reason that I speak about what I do and the reason that I share the information that I do is because I've had a life where I didn't know the Lord. I had a life where I was sucked into just, I got kicked out of high school for goodness sake. Not once, but twice. And one was an alternative high school. If that tells you anything, I was a complete rebel. I cared nothing about anything except being into my own self, getting drunk, doing whatever, and a change made when I became pregnant. Now, did that mean I quit drinking? No. Was I out partying every night? Absolutely not. But if I had a babysitter, I might have went out, okay? So recently, I have been getting attacked because I talk so much and so passionately about the way that God has changed my life. And the reason why is because I would never, ever, ever want to go back to the person that I was. And I'm not someone who pushes it on people. Like, you will not see my Facebook going off like, oh my gosh, you got to know the Lord, or oh my gosh, that person's drinking. I don't make judgments against people. I know very, very quickly that if I see something that pops up in my head and all of a sudden I kind of get a little twitch of an emotion or a judgment, I know that that's not from the Lord. I know, I'm like, okay, stop. Quit. Because you know what, Ashton? You've done this or you've done that or you've been here and there is grace upon you. So I don't judge people and what they do. Do I drink anymore? No. And if people drink, I don't sit there and condemn that. That's not up to me. That's like them and their own story. And whatever you guys do is what you do. But it's so funny because like I said, recently, you know what? The Lord must be pleased with me because I know that the enemy, and you guys can call it whatever you want. I'm just speaking from my heart and what I know, that the enemy is out there using people. So this isn't the people. I'm not upset with the people. I'm like, you know what? Bless your heart. It's all good. I love you. I'm going to pray for you. But they're using people or he's using people and people's words to try to get against me. And you know what? How I raise my children and bringing up Jesus, oh, you better believe it. I'm going to keep doing it. And you know what? I'm going to continue to speak about God and the transformation that he's made in my life, because I have felt so much peace and love over the last few days while going through a divorce, while going through a bunch of trials and tribulations. I mean, it's been insane. And the reason why is because I know where my joy comes from. I know that the love is all from him. And I can't get love from anywhere else. I can't receive anything from anywhere else. It comes from him first. And that's just what I feel, what I believe, and what I've experienced. And I can tell you, I see myself, the person back then that was stuck into the drinking, or the person back then that was stuck in relationship after relationship after relationship, and then compromising with the Lord when I started to get to know him and everything. I see all of that, and I tried to fill myself with so many different things, and I could never, ever, ever, ever feel whole or complete. It never happened until I really started to search the Lord, and I had this hunger that I wanted to know more of him. I wanted to know what my purpose was. I wanted to know like how I could release things, you know, over the situation between me and my husband and everything, and the divorce that's going on or whatever. I don't need to speak about what happened because I know what happened. I know why it happened, and it's not for anybody else. All I know is that there's forgiveness, there's grace, there's love. I pray every single day. And you know what? All I am saying is that don't let anybody stop you from doing what God has called you to do, or to stop you from being who you are called to be. You know, something that you're passionate about. There has to be a reason why you're passionate about it. You know, it's, I mean, unless you're out there selling drugs and you're passionate about that, I'm sorry, but yeah, probably not. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, you know, that if you're doing something to change your life for the better, and let me tell you a quick story and then I'll drop it because I don't want to make this too long. Like, I had a friend, okay? I still have her as a friend, but she was passionate about getting healthy and fit. So she got a gym membership, and this gym was open 24/7. And she would go at 1 p.m. or like midnight or 1 p.m. when no one was around. And the reason why is because there was one time that she popped into the gym, and it was, I think it was like, she's like, the only time I could go was like right after work. So she went around like 5 or 6, and there was a couple there on a treadmill, and the guy, she walks in, and she's obese, okay? And I've been there. She walks in, and the guy turns to the girl, and he's like, if you ever get that big, I'm going to leave your butt. Oh my word. Like, seriously? You're going to have those people, and you know why. And like I said, I know where it comes from. The enemy is using those people to stop you from accomplishing a goal or accomplishing a dream that God has placed on your heart, to become better, to strive to better places. Like, this is, I want to say, like, this society and the generation that we're in is stuck on this quick, easy, get rich, get quick results, not work hard. You know, everything's just microwavable life. And it's not like that. And any sort of a shift or a movement into the positive, like, I mean, I could probably scroll my news feed, and I think I've usually you can hide things that you don't want to see. Like, there's people that post negative stuff, I hide that stuff. There's people that I've taken off as friends because, you know what, it ain't my thing. They can still follow me or whatever and get my positiveness, but it's just not me, and it's not something that I care to see or do or whatnot. I want to change our region. Let me tell you, we've got a group of people that pray every single Sunday for our region, for a breakthrough, because there's so much craziness that's going on here that, no, it ain't happening. I don't receive that crap. So anyways, back to the whole thing. If you've got people hating on your life, I can tell you right now, put blinders up. Don't quit doing what you're doing. Don't quit pushing for what you believe in and what you see and what you feel, because there's a reason that is placed on your heart. And there's a reason. Hey everyone, thank you guys so much for commenting. I appreciate it. There's a reason that you're making this shift and this change in your life. And there's going to be something, like I said, whatever you want to call it. You want to call it the enemy, you want to call it the world, you want to call it your mind, whatever. There's going to be things that come against you that are going to try to stop you, because I know that the enemy doesn't want you to accomplish. Don't stop pushing. Stay there. Put the blinders on. And I'm not going to continue, or I'm not going to stop sharing my love and my testimony and the way that God has moved in my life, because I can't even tell you. There's not enough words in the dictionary that can describe what my life was like before and what it's like now and how much of a difference it is. And it's not about Bible. It's not about laws. It's not about that. It's really about a relationship with him. And it's really about, I continue to ask him how to love people more and how to, even people who, well, the Bible does say love your enemies, but always trying to figure out more ways, of loving on people. It's about loving God and loving people. And that's really what it's about. So for any of you guys that think I'm such this big Jesus loving God freak, that's right. It isn't about a religion. I am in love with my God, and I am in love with Jesus. And you know what? There's going to be more to come, because I'll keep bringing the love. Bye, guys.